Liver Detox Day 4 update. Hey again, Gosha on detox. I'm going this week through the protocol, 7 days protocol on the liver detox. So I want to just update you a little bit how I feel. My energy levels are quite good. I'm normally working. I try not to exhaust myself, so I don't work out like crazy, try to rest. I'm going through my regular juicy of apple juice and apple cider vinegar, both unpasteurized, throughout the day. So I'm working on that in between the meals, preferably like half an hour before the meal. You can take this concoction. So it's very good. What else? I try to warm up my liver through compresses of castor oil, and also exposing myself on the infrared light. I'm having this kind of relaxing warming up sessions because liver loves warmth. So if you're drinking cold things, or if you're taking cold showers, during the process of recovery, it might not be the best idea. So just give yourself a week of rest, basically. So this is what I wanted to update you on, and I wanted actually to add 3 things. First thing is olive oil. Olive oil, that is also very important to take throughout this first 5 days. And so the first day, to me it was Monday, I took 1 spoon of olive oil, and the second day 2, and the third one 3, and today I'm going to take 4 spoons of olive oil. I mean, it's not the most delicious thing to just drink the olive oil. I mean, I'm okay with a teaspoon, or like it's a tablespoon. It's just like very good olive oil. But if you don't like the taste, it is okay to just add it to salads, and I actually will add another 3 to my salad and 1 to my soup. Because it is important to higher to how you say it. It's good to add the olive oil intake every day by like tablespoon, just to have the increased amount throughout the week of intake olive oil. And why we want to do that? Because when we eat oil, especially very healthy type of oil, unsaturated, virgin, cold pressed, it is very good for our liver. But also on the top of that, whenever we take oil, our gallbladder starts to produce bile, and bile is this kind of yellowish liquid that also helps in metabolic function of our liver, and also in digesting and separating toxins from nutrients. And we want to do it this week because we want our gallbladder to start piling up on amount of bile, and because Saturday, or like 6th day, when we will be releasing the contents of the gallbladder into the small intestine, we want to have it basically full of liquid, so all the stones that are going from our liver through the tracts and pores through the tracts into the gallbladder, if there is liquid in the gallbladder, it will be much easier for them to release, to basically dump all the contents of the gallbladder. We don't want anything to stuck to the wall of gallbladder. We don't want gallbladder to be basically working too hard. So we want it to be full, and so it is very important to have this olive oil throughout this week. Another thing I wanted to add is like a liver massage, and it is like we're doing it by just like tapping a little bit on the liver, gently, Some people do it like by pressing one hand and then with your fist banging on the top of it. And it is again for all of these stones that are like hidden in the pores of our liver to start finding their way into the tracks that will just drive them into the gallbladder. So we want them just basically to help them find their way out. So yeah, so that's why we are drinking this juice to make the stones, as I said before, like more slimy, so they are easily delivered out, and then to just find their place in the gallbladder. So this is what we do. So yeah, the olive oil and the gentle massage. And the third thing I wanted to add also, it's very important for this mental or emotional aspect, some even might say spiritual, of the liver detox, is setting intention. Because as I mentioned before, if you are detoxing your liver, you're also impacting your emotional state, because some of the memories, some of the undigested emotions are being stored in liver. And of course, you might believe it or not, I just found it quite accurate when I look at myself during the process of release of the stones, of the toxins, that there's also some kind of release of emotion in the process. Like you might feel irritable a little bit, you might start to have some relapse of some high pitched emotions, or I personally find quite a bit of memories, like flashbacks, coming to me of things I went through that it was not so pleasant, or somebody backstabbing me, or things like that triggers my my anger. So then I allow it to be digested, and I set intention to release it. So I set intention, for example, in the past, to release some of the resentment, some of the anger, to cut ties with toxic people. So things like that. Or you might actually even think about, this time I want to cut off from my toxic relationships and find the love that I can develop with. And funny enough, I did also the liver cleansing before I met my fiancé right now, and I set this intention to find a partner with whom I can develop. So it kind of worked out. You know, you can believe it or not, but I kind of encourage you to experiment. Maybe you can check if that works for you, if you want to set some intention. And then when there are some tougher moments, and they might come during the weekend when we really do the physical cleansing quite rapidly, to just remember why I'm doing it. First of all, for my body, and like, thank you, liver, for working so hard, and I'm doing it for you to, you know, rejuvenate you, to to keep you in shape, but also for myself to be better version of myself, that I don't need that luggage, also emotional luggage, to drag along. So it's good to keep it in mind if you want also some kind of intrinsic motivation for that, to remind your intention, and just go along with your purification process also, remembering why you're doing it. So yeah, for now, this is it. I'm going back to this wonderful concoction. I wish you an amazing day, and see you tomorrow on day 5.